And going on with no, general manager, executive decisions and shit. You know what I'm saying? So for him to come in and turn up like that, that's good shit for us. Like I appreciate it for real.
Yeah, that's really good shit. But I knew he was with the Pelicans and everything like that, and
Oh, he started
so
there.
yeah, he was
Oh,
with the New
damn.
Orleans Pelicans. So he came from over there. I think he had the same position with the
Okay.
Pelicans. So he came over there, brought the shooting coach, and started working with Asar. And then they already like I was hearing about them drafting Ron Holland and something like that like a couple weeks before.
Man,
That's
I
when I
didn't know
found
who he
out.
was,
I
bro.
didn't know who he was
I
either.
didn't know.
So I'm
Not
just
that's no
like,
knock on him though, cause he
yeah,
cold. But
he
I didn't know
definitely.
who he was though,
And
for
so
real.
I was like, ooh, Ron Holland. I'm like, okay, I don't know who that is. But then I watched him. I'm like, okay. I'm like, I mean, we might
Got a
have
little.
something.
I must admit, I got a little fear about him though. I got a little fear about
He's
him.
still raw.
He
He's
is
real
a
raw.
little bit undersized in the summer league. So if you undersized in the summer league, in the league, you're gonna be extremely small.
What's
You
up,
feel
little
me?
CJ? What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? Detroit basketball here with my boy Slim. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
I,
just think he gonna be small,
yeah.
bro. Like he gonna have to get
You're going to have to, yeah.
faster. He gonna have to learn how to
You got the
shoot.
bulk up. That's why they said he more, they were saying they said he's more of a project in the second round. Because I watched him.
Clinton the
Listen,
second round, right?
Clinton is
Nice.
his passing
Nice.
ability is
I
like
know. I
for
saw
him to
that
be
too.
that
I
the
saw that too.
passing and the shooting. Him and K, come on,
He young.
all K got.
He young.
That's all. Like K needs spacing. He need a lot more of that. We got rid of Killian Hayes. You know what I'm saying? You know,
That was the best one.
listen,
Move the
y'all know
Pistons
how I feel
did.
about Killian Hayes, so I'm not even gonna. You know what I'm saying? Say too much.
That was the best move.
You know what I'm saying? That
I
was the
mean, that was one of the starting points
listen.
to change
When he
the
came
future of
and he
this
did that,
team.
when he did what Trey Weaver couldn't do in the last 4-5 years, like okay, we might be moving in the right direction. But then he said, okay, I got some more for you. Good draft, you know what I'm saying? Still prospects that could, you know what I'm saying, be something or whatever like that. Then you bringing niggas back that's spinning the block. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, Tobias Harris, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Okay, Tim Hardaway, come on, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
got some veterans, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking for Tim Hardaway Jr. to come in 25 points a game or whatever like that. But I know he can shoot. And he can shoot better than anybody that was on our team.
I just want to see him be proud to be representing our state again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He hasn't done that since he was in college. You know what I'm saying? And I think he knows that we all know that you from here. That, you know what I'm saying? That
Exactly.
you
We know.
played
Like,
as
we
you,
ain't, come
you
on now.
represented us well before. You know what I'm saying? Now you got a little experience. You feel me? To be honest, like my only fear with him is that I hope that he's not discouraged by, being sidelined a little bit or put into, the second unit on that team over there
Right.
because they had the Luka situation and the Kyrie situation, and you know what I'm saying. They kind of just weeded him out of his minutes. So I
That's
hope
true.
that when he come here, he can find his rhythm and find a home. You know what I'm saying, and know that shit, we gonna stand behind him
He
100%. That's my
inconsistent,
guy.
though. I ain't gonna lie. He is inconsistent.
I mean,
But I don't think.
but look what he was compared to, the
Yeah.
consistency of
Yeah.
Luka and Kyrie, and he not
Yeah.
that caliber player yet. So understandably, yeah, I would have benched him too.
But
But
my thing is,
you know,
what you're doing for the Mavs is gonna be different for what he's gonna be doing for the Pistons. To be honest, I
yeah,
think it would
yeah,
feel more comfortable.
yeah,
You
yeah.
feel more comfortable. You know what
In
I'm
this
saying?
situation, it's less pressure.
He's the veteran or the elder statesman on the team
Yeah.
or whatever. You got Cade, you know what I'm saying? You got Ivy, you got Duran, who we not trading him. So cut that shit out. I'm tired of
Duran?
hearing these reports
Oh
about
no.
New York Knicks this.
We need him.
We are not trading Duran.
That's my worst nightmare.
He out here making
on my
threes too.
2K,
He out here shooting threes.
on my 2K, Duran play for Washington for the Wizards. He played for the Wizards on my 2K, bro.
Speaking
It's like that's my biggest fear is to lose him. You know what I'm saying, as a Piston, because that boy is gonna be.
He already putting up 20 and 20, like it's nothing. 20 and 10, nothing.
And then he ride on himself he rattled himself about his performances. So
Yeah,
he don't necessarily need nobody to come and say, "Hey, sit down, watch film, this, that." He already watching it. He already on it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's my guy right there. I rock with Duran
And
a
then
lot.
he got Tobias Harris coming back. A lot of people have been talking about. I just got into a whole debate with this nigga like Tobias Harris not gonna help us. Yes, he is. You do realize we only won 14 games last year. 14.
And another thing that people got to start understanding about Tobias, man. One, Tobias went over there in the same situation that happened to Tim Hardaway pretty much happened to him. He went over there and when Embiid was gone or down or whatever, his number was always called and he was doing good. He was dropping, you might look up, he got 17, he might got 25 this game, he might got 27 this game, he might got 15 this game, but he was stepping up. But then once they started implementing players that they consider higher value than him, his minutes went down and his number wasn't necessarily called. That don't mean that he don't know how to score. That don't mean he don't know how to win. So just wait. Just wait on it. Because when he get his opportunity now, that he done left and went, he done went over there in Philly and I think he went over there and learned some had them little slice of humble pie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He went over there, them boys was cut like that, but at the end of it all, they wasn't healthy. So he go over there playing hard, trying to just ball, and then they bench him because they got better. They got Embiid back, so Embiid commands the scoring load, or Tyrese Maxey control the pace of the offense, or whatever. It's like little stuff like that matter because players remember how they was treated at certain times. And Tobias wasn't one of them that was down, that was, his numbers was bad or he wasn't performing like that. Big ass wasps and shit trying to get it. You seen that?
That motherfucker.
That's the kind of defense we got. You see, I ain't I ain't fall, I ain't blowing no blunt.
Reflex. Yeah, I agree, but I was telling them like, listen, Tobias Harris is gonna help.
Definitely.
He's gonna help. You don't got no pressure of playing behind Embiid or with Maxey or none of that. He even said, I'm in my wife here in Detroit. My wife is from Detroit, coming back home. You know what I'm saying? He got some young thoroughbreds. K needs some help. K just got the bag. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he like, listen, I got the bag and better team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Better teammates and everything like that. I think, I'm going to be real. I think we prime for like maybe 25, 30 wins, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. I'm going to shoot a little higher. I'm going to say 38. I'm going to say 38 because we got players on our team now that can produce. It's not like you down into the late edge of the end of the shot clock trying to throw up a shot with a player who don't have the confidence to take the shot. Now we got veteran players that can really make the plays that we need to make because a lot of the games that we lost last year, to my understanding, a lot of those games were very close.
Yes. So we played Philly very close.
This is the edge that we need. You know what I'm saying? Getting rid of those guys that lack confidence or that don't necessarily understand the Piston offense or the Piston way.
Top hated outside with it.
You know how it go, man. You know how it go.
Outside with it.
Hopefully them boys turn up this year.
I really do. Like they it can't be much worse than 14 and shit, 14 and 68 or whatever it was. You know what I'm saying? I really had hopes. First 2-3 games, we got one of the best defenses in the league. We killing it. We 2-1, and then I look up, and then we 2-29 or some shit like that. 27,
it wasn't no cohesion. It was no cohesion
at all.
It was like the players will look at it like this: they'd get out on the court, they'd take 5 or 6 shots. Depending on the percentage of them 5 or 6 shots is going to determine the rest of their play. They may become passive after that. Like, I'm not trying to hog the ball if I'm having a bad night. Not realizing that your rhythm is going to help control this offense. So you got to keep shooting, even if you're having a bad night. Like my dog Kobe said, I would rather you go 3 for 20 than to go 3 for 10. Why? Because at 3 for 10, you done gave up. 1 for 10, you done gave up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to keep shooting. You work hard to get in that rhythm. So work to stay in that shit and do your thing. Like, man,
I
I
just
can't
seen
wait.
it last year, like K trying to create for everybody, and then get his own shit. And then I'm seeing like I think he averaged like 8 assists last year, and like 3 or 4 turnovers. But I'm like, a lot of them turnovers are just niggas just grabbing the ball
No.
and fumbling it, and then it's just like it's not happening.
Hold on.
Yeah, and I just think that K needed more spacing. I'm glad that we got it. Like Trajan Langdon is doing a phenomenal job in his first offseason.
Oh, baby.
And we ain't even went to the season yet. You know what I'm saying? He did more.
That's why.
He did more in one offseason than I seen Troy Weaver do. You know what Troy Weaver
That's
do when
why
he
I
first
trust
come in?
That's why I trust him, bro. Real talk.
When Troy Weaver come in, you know what he do? Draft Killian Hayes, Isaiah Stewart. Then they pay Isaiah Stewart that big ass contract and Marvin Bagley, and we still paying them niggas. Then we go get Monte Morris, Joe Harris, who ain't been right since.
A bunch of off-brand niggas.
Like niggas that
Just
did
say
not play for
call it
us.
what it is, bro. A bunch of off-brand niggas that's just there to soak up some little salary cap. Right.
We got like
bro.
30 million on the bench that ain't playing. Like, come on,
Worthless,
man.
bro. Worthless. Like, to be honest, like the Pistons roster last year
Niggas been
didn't
telling
look that
me.
bad.
Niggas been telling me Isaiah Livers is next for like 3 years now. Niggas been telling me Isaiah Livers is next.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what this is. I'm gonna tell you, Isaiah Livers is basically an early stage Tim Hardaway Jr. Mental as far as his mentality goes, because he was a Michigander. You feel me? Playing for Michigan. Now he's representing the home team. He got an obligation. He got weight on his shoulders about holding it down for that, because this ain't the first time that the Detroiters or the Michigan people was rooting for him.
Right.
So for us to continue to root for him is natural, because we've been seeing him since he was a young. So I think that as long as they don't strike his development, don't send him to the G League.
They keep doing that's what they keep
doing. They gotta put like.
That's where I've been seeing most of his highlights.
You know how like, all right, you know how like in the league in the last like 3 years, like the last 3 years, like it been a formidable group of young niggas that been controlling shit, like Halliburton, fucking what's the other little young nigga name? Tyrese Maxey. Yeah. You know, like it's a group of them. Right. Like it's a group of them young niggas that's like, okay, we know we next. And they play like it. You know what I'm saying? Wemby, you already know though. He was. I think Wemby could come in with one motherfucking eye and 1 foot and average 15 to 10, bro. Like it's too easy. He too long.
It's way too. It's just too much.
long. If they make him strong, it's gonna be nothing.
It's over. He get Giannis strength. He get even 70%.
We'll see Will Chamberlain again.
I keep telling niggas that
if they bulk him up, we can see his numbers again.
I said, because that I told niggas what he was gonna average. I said 20, 10, about 3-4 blocks. That's what his rookie season gonna be. Nah, you tripping. I'm like, I watched him. I'm telling you what he's gonna come in and do. And he did.
They gotta keep him healthy too, man.
They do.
If you notice,
like they say he worked on his foot.
I was about to say
he worked on his feet a lot.
All the big men have foot injuries that was game changing. All the big men. All the big men have foot injuries. Yao had a foot injury that sat him down for his career. Shaq had a foot injury that sat him down for his career. You feel me? All the big men that was somebody. You know what I'm saying? That was really that. So they need to work on his lower half. Keep his lower half solid. You feel me? Keep him grounded, working out. Keep him enthusiastic and moving. Because you don't want to change his lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? You change his lateral movement, now he can't do what he want to do out there because he don't have the footwork no more. Now he got the footwork for, and that's.
I think he did a good job, like, because he really didn't start like as far as the back. He really didn't start doing that till like maybe halfway past the season and then like that. Then I started seeing when they switched him to the center. Yeah, he started 9, 10, 11, just started in 30, 20 rebounds. I seen 30 and 15, and then I'm just like 9 blocks. and then 10 blocks him and Chet going back and forth, 10 blocks here.
Yeah, that's
9 blocks
another
here.
unsung hero of the league.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to
Listen,
kind of give a little bit
Chet
of flowers.
is nice.
To. He's gonna be nice, bro.
You want fucking with Wemby?
You
though.
know, he
Wemby,
already
Wemby
had
was
that.
fucking him up.
He had that injury
Mhm.
that took him out for his rookie season.
Your
So he
mans did that.
basically red
Your
shirt.
guy did that.
I know LeBron
Yeah,
did it.
your
You know what I'm
guy.
saying? LeBron had to let him know, like, nigga, listen,
He
this
shouldn't
is
even.
what
he
this
too,
much
too
money
little,
a year
bro. He
goes.
too little.
To,
Boy, you half of him.
I mean, he was trying to make a play. It was was it an exhibition game? Was it a
I
summer
think
league
it was
game
a.
or was
I think
it?
it was a off-season,
It was
like a pickup,
like
or
a
something like that.
preseason game, bro. It
Yeah.
was either a preseason game or
I
a
think
summer
it was like
league
a
game,
like a
bro.
summer league game or something like
Bro,
that.
I seen that shit. I'm like, oh yeah,
That nigga said, "Oh," I said, "Ooh, yeah,
gone for the season.
out of here,
Or
out of here." And you still didn't win Rookie of the Year because this nigga Wemby said, "Yeah." I want to say this.
You
I was
think-
wrong about Scoot. I was wrong. I thought Scoot was gonna be something.
They put Scoot in a bad spot, bro.
They did. Once
They
he
put
went to
him in
the
a bad
Blazers, it
fucking
was a
spot,
wrap.
bro. If they would have put Scoot in Orlando, Scoot would have acted a goddamn fool over there.
Hey,
if they had put,
I called Paolo.
Listen, and I'm not no Scoot fan. I'm not a Scoot fan.
I just thought he was gonna be
talking
something.
about. I seen one or two highlight, little highlight compilations of him when they was talking about how he was gonna go.
Yeah.
Like that's the only time I even looked into him or ever seen him play, bro. All I know is for him to have that much game to be considered to go that high, bruh, he was in the wrong. They just put him in a bad spot.
I think so too. And then they really was like, oh yeah, he's gonna replace, Dame leaving, and like he's gonna replace Dame. But over the last like half of the season, he got a lot better. But that first
he
half
came here and did something.
Yeah,
on the real, like School would have did numbers if he would have came here. But shit, to be real, like that was the year we got Ivy, right?
I think no. Ivy was before School. Yeah.
Ivy was with Wemby.
No, Ivy was before School.
Who was that? Okay? Wemby went. Ivy went. School Henderson got drafted second
because Asar was with Wemby in there.
Hold on, bro. I'm tripping because Wemby and
Scoop.
Wemby and Scoop went in the same draft.
Yeah, they was 1 and 2. Asar, we got Asar.
We got Asar that draft.
Yeah.
Okay, because I'm thinking Ivy. I'm thinking that was that draft we got.
Ivy was the year before. It might have been the year before. I think.
Man.
Y'all put in the chat.
Yeah, man. Light the chat up because I'm confused.
I think it's the year before.
So how many? So how many seasons? How many seasons of this performance can Jaden Ivey give before it's expired? Like this your last run
this
with him?
For me, bro.
I feel the same way. Like I gave him some credit.
Oh shit! I'm sorry, my bad.
I said the nigga was
fucked up. My bad.
I said the nigga was balling.
That was me. I'm sorry.
First year, but it was like he had something to prove, though.
No.
It was like he had something to prove, and then the nigga basically got comfortable in that spot. You know what I'm saying?
His playmaking got to get better for me.
He don't.
It's
like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm done with that nigga trade deadline. Like, they can get his ass up out of here. He the problem.
No, it's people capping for him. Like, don't trade him yet. Don't trade him.
He the problem, bro.
They saying though, but it's
that's the thing. Like, you have to think about it. When the offense is coming down the court, and I'm speaking from a player perspective. I'm speaking for when I hoop on the court. You feel me? If I'm playing with some big slow niggas, right? Man. And I'm the one that come down that got to make the decisions with the ball. I gotta make the best fucking decisions, bro.
He's
because
selfish, man. I'm being real.
Like, and then he got scorers around him because he damn sure. Don't get me wrong. He didn't put the hole in the ball, put the ball in the hole a couple times this year. He's not the scorer.
He think he caved sometimes.
Bro, he need to draw the attention of the defense and kick. He want to draw the attention of the defense and try to finish over everybody. And that's not how it fucking works.
I saw him on a live break, 2-on-2, go down and
goofy shit.
Oh shit! And get that shit out of here.
Goofy shit.
I'm like, bro, K sitting there like, and K just walked away and just was like, I'm like, bro, come on, man. I'm like, if I was K, hey, my man, bro,
It ain't nothing we can do.
You gotta get him out of here,
It ain't
bro.
nothing we
Then
can
he
do.
beefing with Monty Williams.
What is the requirements to become a general manager?
Like,
what do you have to have? Is it NBA player experience? Is that
man,
the
I don't
necessity?
know.
Because
I don't know.
don't believe that is the, I don't believe
I don't
that
know
that's
how
the
they came.
credentials of most of these general managers. Because, like, it's
Listen.
no way. Like, it's no way that Troy Weaver came over here
Man.
and did this.
This man, 4 years, like, took us, like,
Bro, look
like,
at the coaching situation is what really need to get talked
oh
about.
my God, bro. We went from like
Oh.
Stan Van Gundy to
No, we talk about this the latest Woody Whoop.
But JB Bickerstaff is
I rock with him.
I like him.
I rock with him. Solid.
I like him. He
Solid.
shouldn't have got fired in Cleveland because they was
Solid.
hurt, and Donovan Mitchell got hurt during that motherfucking series, and he was balling.
He was solid back then. Solid.
He gonna develop our talent. I've been here. I've been watching all the press conferences and everything like that.
I'm talking about the motherfucker from Phoenix that we got and gave all that money to. For however long his contract was to let him fucking go early on his contract.
Monty Williams.
Man, hold on. I need to. I can't.
Monty Williams.
I need to know exactly.
We was paying that nigga like $16 million a year just to let him go, and we still got to pay him. He said he can go home right now and get paid for us.
I started putting in Monty Williams. Montel Williams came up, man.
It's really ridiculous. Like, bro, why would you like? So you felt like right now is the right time to just get rid of him, not like beforehand, like before you even get this nigga the money.
Oh my God, 65.
Yes. He was the highest
Pistons
paid coach.
Fired coach. 65.
He was the highest paid coach
in dead money. What the fuck is dead money? Can I get some dead money?
This man,
I work every motherfucking day. I ain't never seen no fucking dead money. What that say?
He can do exactly what we're doing right now and get paid.
They need to just hire me to give me 40 years worth of checks and then tell me the next day I'm fired after they done roll all my checks and got me. Come on, man, stop fucking.
When Trajan Landon
they do that at?
When Trajan Landon came in, he showed people what a real president of basketball operations is supposed to do.
$65 million, nigga. You owe us your first son to come over here and coach. What the fuck is you talking about?
That shit is
one and done.
$16 million a year,
bro. One and done. Man, listen here.
The owner Tom said he just felt like they needed a fresh start. I'm like, well, you made the blunder in the first place, giving this nigga this money.
$65 million of free money.
Come
you don't gotta do shit for $65 million.
That's why he ain't go over to the Lakers job. Like, man, I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, Monty, you need an assistant? You can pay me $100,000 of that $65 million to come and don't do shit. Right with you. Hey, nothing. Man, he's right.
Nothing.
Pay me $100,000 to tell everybody your ass right, nigga. Because damn, how you just do that?
Yes. Shout out to the chat, man. But Troy Weaver, like he basically set us back. Then you drafted Killian Hayes over Tyrese Halliburton. That sums it up right there. Think about that. He drafted Killian Hayes. This is quote Tyrese Halliburton. Tyrese Halliburton said on the Taylor Hook show, I knew that Detroit needed a guard. You know what I'm saying? So I thought they would draft me or whatever like that. He said, they say Killian Hayes. Who? I said, we said the same thing. Who? Who was that?
Wasn't that the LaMelo draft?
That might be
that. That might be it. I think that.
Think about that.
We don't have an editing. We ain't got editing yet.
ain't got no. This is all raw.
We don't got no editing yet, so I ain't gonna say it like that. But I just think that I think whoever made that decision to draft that boy was just fondling the aspect that LaMelo had went over there in Australia and was balling so hard over there, and him and Killian had a couple of intense battles. So it was like, this is the guy that everybody's going crazy about coming to the NBA, and this is his formidable foe that we are going to get him and bring him over. No, and it didn't work. It blew up in our face.
Over here, he was averaging the same amount of points as Bronny. Do y'all know how hard it is to watch a Pistons game where it's 4-on-5 and this nigga literally nobody worried about this nigga shooting?
See, that's why they need to just go on and hire me in that upper. Right now I got faith in Trajan. You know what I'm saying? I got hella faith in Trajan. So I would say a couple months ago they could have hired me to be the general manager, and I would have made some big time calls, tapped in with the big dogs. Andre Drummond, you. Oh, yeah, you done disappointed a lot of Detroiters, bro, that had a lot of love for you, a lot of respect for you. When you copped out and ran over there to the 76ers and you hid up underneath, now you hiding up under Joel, bro, you copped out.
You's a hoe.
You soft. You cookie
No. Listen,
we was really
now he's
rocking
talking
with
about Now he's talking about, man, I love Detroit. You know, I owe my everything to Detroit. So why
you ain't come home?
Why you ain't come back home?
Why you
then?
ain't come home to the hometown tour like all the other boys did?
Now you want to hide behind Joel Embiid and everything. You want to be a backup when you could have been it's all good though.
Yeah,
it's all good. It's all good because you're gonna be right back at home.
They about to trade your ass anyway. They gonna trade your ass to clear some salary cap, my nigga. Watch.
It's gonna be bad for you.
You should have came and got the bag. Pistons would have got. You know they would have gave your ass a bag.
That's true.
He did. No, we would have gave you a bag.
He did. He definitely needed another good ball handler. That's
no, we would have gave you the bag. You went over there, bro. After he done publicly, I'm talking about this nigga publicly. He came out. He all on all the different podcasts. Yeah, I own real estate in Detroit. How do you own real estate in Detroit? I live rent-free in Andre Drummond's head in the paint in Detroit. That's your homeboy now. Y'all, you carrying his bags on the USA.
Oh, my God.
For the USA team,
I'm dead.
Huh? Yeah. That's why I can't, man.
Hey, I can't wait to see.
I get on y'all ass. I call it out for what it is. I don't let shit go. I don't let y'all slide with that little slick shit.
I definitely want to see Westbrook in that Nuggets jersey. Listen, I want to see it.
I ain't gonna lie. The Nuggets offense so solid, bro. They offense so solid that he gonna come off the bench.
Yeah, he coming off the bench and go crazy.
Problem.
He's gonna come off the bench and if they bench was awful last year. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I don't know what happened with the Lakers, but the Lakers should have won a couple more games in that series. I don't even fuck with. Y'all know me and how I call out Bron and the Lakers and all that. I've been hating the Lakers since Jenny Buss.
They ain't have nobody athletically that can keep up with Jamal Murray. Man, Jamal Murray, his athleticism his athleticism is too young for LeBron's defense.
Man, he shitted on LeBron. I ain't gonna lie to you.
His athleticism is too grown for Austin Reeves. It's too quick for Rui Hachimura. It's too fast for AD. It's like
you talking about LeBron to the Pistons will be coming. That would.
Oh man.
That turned the whole city up.
I mean, to be real, bro.
If he lose though, it ain't gonna matter.
I ain't gonna lie. I got it because LeBron, my man's, and that been my dog since 2002. This kid is for that. When I first seen him on ESPN, my eyes was this big. I bought all the shoes, all of the witness, all that shit. I'm doing all of these dunks and shit at the practice about me, man. Everybody know about me. Yeah, they know this. But yeah, LeBron, man, I think if he came here, I would have to hold him to the same standard that I always have, and I would expect the championship out of him. Just because I ain't finna let you come over here and
it's a fair world
tour. Who came over here and passed away over here? Josh Smith. Tracy McGrady.
They let T-Mac come over
Tracy
here and do that.
McGrady.
They let AI come over here and do
Nelson.
That. AI was still,
man.
They let all them niggas come over here and just
pass away. They let niggas.
Whatever.
This
like why we couldn't get T-Mac like 4 years earlier?
The Pistons is like Koch Records. Remember Koch Records back in the day? You just go there to let your career end so you can just get you a last little bag. You know what I'm saying? That's what they was on, bro.
That shit was sad.
That's what they was on.
I'm just glad that nigga is gone. It's like our third rebuild in the last like however many years. You ain't been good since Blake left.
And see, I ain't gonna blame. I can't blame Blake at all. He
He
showed up,
and
did
did
his
what he
thing,
did.
and then
D
the front
Rose,
office lost the
D
trust
Rose.
on
Even
the
when
other
Blake
players.
left, D Rose, you was carrying us. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga D Rose literally left there by yourself.
That's crazy.
That nigga was
crazy,
balling.
right
20, 21, 22 points a game. Past prime D Rose. Literally just balling. I'm like, damn, bro. We can't even put no team around this nigga. We doing the same thing with K.
I think they had fucked up and gave the money to the wrong people by that time. So they was getting bargain shops.
So many stupid ass draft picks.
Free agency.
What happened to Greg Monroe? What happened to Stanley Johnson?
That nigga wasn't never nobody anyway, man.
What happened to Stanley Johnson?
Was the face of the city for nothing.
That nigga, dog.
Stanley Johnson.
Darko.
That's a secret code word. That's a trigger.
Yeah, that's a trigger right there, bro.
That's a trigger word.
That's a trigger word. Don't do that.
Don't say no Darko.
Don't do that. Don't say Darko here, bro. Niggas, bro.
Because now we all look stupid. We all look stupid, right?
Dumb as hell.
Because we could have got Melo, and guess what? Melo could have got some rings. Guess what? We could have got more than just the 04. You know what I'm saying? We all look stupid right now because we just.
This nigga is like,
why though? Like,
I don't understand. Nobody y'all gotta understand. Nobody in the city understands to this day. Like, what happened? What was going on with that?
Give me Tayshaun, give me Carmelo. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. We might not have needed. We might not have needed.
If Grant Hill didn't get injured,
them was my guys though.
If Grant Hill didn't get injured, motherfucking.
I don't know.
Stack thought he was injured.
Grant Hill, I still ain't forgave him for coming to put them cheap ass Sprite rims up all over the city that I was tearing down. Yeah, I don't let nothing slide, dog. Steve Smith, I rock with you. Persian alumni, I rock with you. Larry Foote, I rock with you. You feel me? My dog, Petey, you already know. Petey, Michigan alumni. Persian alumni, rock with the boys. Yeah, Larry, y'all, them my guys. Persian boys.
Salute. Hey, you better cut it out. Salute. Yeah, rocking with my boy Slim here, talking that good basketball talk. Yeah. So you gonna think I win the championship next year? You think Boston might repeat?
Hell no, man.
Yes, they repeat.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
They repeating, man.
Them bitch ass niggas
nigga.
won that shit because
nigga.
it was written already.
Nigga,
You know how long ago they recorded that Gatorade commercial for Jason Tatum?
Stop it.
You don't hear. Listen to what he said when they asked him, Jason Tatum, you just won a championship.
Y'all said it was
what they gonna say now? What they gonna say now? Nigga, you been practicing that shit for 9 months. And then,
it was his
wait
time.
a minute. Then nothing could come to his mind to say on his own because he was up there like a deer in the headlights, right? So guess what he said? Anything is possible. Wait a minute. Ain't that what KG said? Wait a minute. The ghostess KG entered you at that moment.
That nigga said,
pause.
That nigga said, we did it, nigga.
Listen,
he said we did it.
Listen, Jason. Listen.
You ain't know what to say.
We not your little niggas, Jason.
Listen.
We not your little niggas.
You already know. You see what's on my shit.
We not your little niggas.
With that
we
championship.
seen that shit, man.
We got that JT championship. When you talk about me, you refer me as a champion.
I got Philadelphia winning the championship next year.
Okay.
Paul George gonna finally get over the hump and get him one. Tyrese Maxey gonna have a bigger year than he had this year, and this was a fucking breakout, damn near MVP level year for him. And B, I wish healthiness on him for the whole season, being a formidable, outstanding defender and offensive player for that shit might be something to deal with because you know damn well Porzingis ain't got nothing for no Embiid, dog. And you better know that Paul George will get up in motherfucking Jason Tatum shit.
He ain't fucking with JT. Stop it.
Man, Paul George will get up.
Stop it.
I'm not going to say that he fucking with him. I'm not going to say that he fucking with him, but he has the defensive prowess and the length to be able to affect every shot that man takes.
But you know what that nigga doing?
Who I seen all season guarding Jason Tatum was trying to guard him on the outside like this. Paul George is not going to do that. Paul George is going to get up in your chest. He's going to get up in your chest and make you go. He's going to make you go, but his arm's long enough to follow you with that chase down. And
Listen.
Tatum, man, listen, Tatum nice. I'm not saying that Tatum is a bad player. I'm not saying he don't deserve his championship because he balled his ass off. He did his thing. I got mad respect for him. I just don't believe they're going to repeat. I don't think
it's gonna be hard.
Get another one. I don't think they're going to get another one.
I don't think
they're going to get another one. Not back to back or nothing else. They're not going to get another one because I'm a Pistons fan for life, man. Fuck Boston. You hear me? Fuck Boston.
Listen, I like JT. I don't like Boston.
I like Jason Tatum. I got mad respect for Jaylen Brown now. I was at first like in the beginning of the season.
Same here.
You know, I was like he the highest paid player in the league. Oh, that shit going in his head.
Everybody was shitting on the contract, but he showed up.
He really took
balled up. I ain't gonna lie.
Did what he had to do. So I got mad respect for Jaylen Brown. I got no bad words to say about him. And he was with Angel Reese and that other thing at the game. Big shout out to that boy because she had them shorts on and she knew he was behind him the whole motherfucking night, boy. You know what's going on. Shout out to JB, man. Do your thing, my dog. Hit that for me, nigga.
I got Minnesota winning the championship. I got Minnesota winning.
They better add the shit out of somebody. Who the fuck they gonna add? Who they pick up over the summer though?
Rob Dillingham.
I know that's
Shannon Jr.
That's the
Ooh.
That's a nice little second unit. That's a nice ass second unit start right there.
I got them and Boston in the finals.
Man.
But
I'm mad at the Pistons for not picking Dillingham. No fade, no shade on Ryan Holland.
Yeah, but I am mad. I told y'all that's my favorite.
I know what's up with your consensus NBA ranking. Yeah, I'm into your high school ranking and shit and all of that. I know what's up with you. You was doing your thing.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I wanted Rob Dillingham.
But Dillingham, bro,
that boy nice. He just had 25 and 12. He was balling. Him and Terrence Shannon Jr. But you got Terrence Shannon Jr., Rob Dillingham, Ant-Man, Cat, Rudy, Mike Conley.
I heard they talking about moving on from Cat.
Yeah,
they move on from Cat.
I heard that too.
Yeah. They move on from Cat championship because the player that's gonna fill his shoes is not gonna make the mistakes that he makes.
That's
Cat
true.
make too many mistakes to be that old. Yes. Bro, he's a vet. He's a vet, bro.
There's no way that Ant-Man should be telling you stop fouling and shit like that during the damn playoff game and shit. Come on, man. What the fuck was we doing, bro?
That was embarrassing, bro.
You embarrassed as hell. You got a nigga younger than you telling you, hey, stop fouling. Stop fouling, bro.
And then, like, you know how you got to think about it, bro. Them niggas rich, you know what I'm saying? So it's hard for anybody in their world to tell them shit. Listen, so they feel like they just masters in their right. You feel me? And for a young nigga that's coming in his own on your team, like, dog, it's you, bitch.
It's you, nigga.
Oh, man.
First of all, nigga,
because he been cruising over there. Cat been
cruising. You was supposed to be the number one when
Cat,
you came in.
Cat got drafted by them.
Yes,
that bitch got drafted right out of
Kentucky, bro.
How long ago was that?
That was like what?
14. He been in there for a minute.
Wait a minute, hold on.
That nigga been hitting a lick.
Has it been that long?
He been coasting.
Y'all put in what year was Cat drafted?
Because he been coasting over there, bro. He ain't put in no work.
Bro, it might been that long.
He's been able to just tiptoe around there for millions. You feel me?
First of all, Ant-Man come in, what? He about 8 to 10 years in now. He about at least 8 years in now. You let Ant-Man come in 1 year, basically take the throne, what you was supposed to be. You talking about you the best shooting big man and this
definitely
and that.
Not ready for He's not ready for no leadership role
at all.
As bad as he wanted, as bad as he wanna, like, you feel me? Like, you know how Cat move. You know how Cat move. 2015.
Yes.
Oh my God, he been over there hitting the lick, bro.
It's been a whole decade, bro.
Free money because he ain't put in no work, bro.
It's time for you to go.
He ain't put in no work. The closest chance he had was last year, and they about to get rid of him. If they move forward, if you think about it though, and this just a shot in the dark. He got some type of trade value at this moment with other teams. So
my Warriors.
But for who though?
We got picks.
Because you got to think about it, bro.
We got picks and
man, Minnesota is not about to they not about to play with that spot. They not about to play with that spot, and they not gonna shrink. So they not gonna start Dillingham alongside. You feel me? Like even if Dillingham had the skill set to start today, they would not start Dillingham alongside Dillingham, Mike Conley, Ant-Man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And you feel me? They're not gonna fill that spot with that small player.
That's crazy.
They're gonna put a big guy in there to help Rudy, because Rudy been getting dog walked by little niggas. So whoever it is got to be a physical, mean ass motherfucker.
DPOY ass nigga.
So who could fill that spot though? That's the crazy question right there. Like who could fill Cat's shoes if he leaves, being the opposite polarized player than him? Because he's like nice. He's a nice guy. You feel me? If you slap him, he's gonna look at you with his hand on his face and say, why would you ever strike me? He looked like that. Yeah.
You trying to say he's soft?
Bro, all I'm saying is, bro, watch him in interviews.
You basically
watch him in pods, watch him in anything. The voice that he used right there, that's his regular voice. You feel me? He doesn't seem to have a furious voice. Like when he yell, like you know how you'll see a player do a dunk when they show the replay and he yelling, all of that shit. He's probably
Yeah, you call him unfair.
He sound like that one African dude. He probably sound like him when he dunking on a nigga, bro. He's not like that, bro.
He been here 9 years
and ain't put in no work.
That's crazy as hell.
No work.
Ant-Man literally came in and got y'all to the WCF.
It's real youngins that came in and put in more work than Cat did in his whole career.
That's sad as hell.
Real youngins.
Wemby done came in and put in more work than you.
I give you one, Robert Williams. He came to Boston. He was balling hard as hell, bro. Like he was really clearing shit around there. You know what I'm saying? And they shifted him around. You know what I'm saying? And he put in work there. And where I don't even know where he is currently, but I know wherever he is, he's over there. He's over there remembering, like, nigga, I was putting in work for Boston, and they just won a championship. Oh, they need to worry about him. That whenever Boston play the Blazers, watch his numbers. Players never forget how you was treated when you was playing for a team, when you had a coach or a coaching system or offensive set that was not to your specific settings. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't even know his health situation. I just know that they got rid of him and that nigga was balling.
That nigga injured. He been injured when he was in with the Blazers too. He couldn't even stay on the floor. That's been his problem his whole career. A lot of his career.
Well, I know. Well, shit, he over there with bitch ass DeAndre Ayton. So,
oh man, he even worse.
He over there. Any work he put in is 10 times as much as DeAndre Ayton is putting in, because DeAndre Ayton is 10 times softer than Cat. DeAndre Ayton is the softest big man in the NBA.
That's facts.
Softest big man in the league.
Facts. You cost your team a championship, nigga. You let Giannis.
Not Giannis. Hold on, I got one. This shit is a comedy special right here, nigga. I ain't never got to talk about this for real. I was betting my FanDuel. You know how we do. FanDuel, y'all need to hurry up, get with my dog, promo codes and shit, so we can start saving money and getting people, deals and discounts.
Sponsorship.
Over here is locked in. It's going down. Listen, man. I was betting my FanDuel, dog. I say, okay, I got like a 21 leg, 22 leg parlay. I get the Ayton. I say, Ayton, he a big man. He can give me 10 points. I've taken for over 10. I say, Ayton, he a big man. I take him for 4 rebounds. 4! Use a 7-footer. 4 rebounds. Guess what happened to that game, man? I believe the Joker had 52 and 17 or some shit like that on him. DeAndre Ayton had 6 points, 2 rebounds. Everybody else on my parlay green except him. That day,
I know exactly what game you're talking about.
My sniper rifle, the inside, the little glass on the outside that the reticle sit in.
I know exactly
DeAndre Ayton's fucking face, man.
I know exactly what game you're talking about.
Bro, when that happened to him, I said, I almost want to say it was rigged, but I couldn't, because it was just a poor performance by a terrible player. Like, I just literally just watched a poor performance by a terrible player.
He went number one.
Draft overall?
Yeah.
That's probably because of his body, bro.
Yes.
Like, they draft for size now. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine if you were,
Yeah.
just imagine if you were 6'9". You know what I'm saying? You a 6'9" ball handling. You feel me? Wing.
Yes.
You don't have to necessarily be good offensively if you
And you
have the
notice
body
that,
and
like
that
that
skill
shit is
set.
just crazy. I give you one better. Hashim Thabit.
Oh man, that was my dog at
Mm,
Connecticut, bro.
mm,
Like I'm talking about, I
mm.
played with him. Listen, man, I played with Hashim to beat all the time on NCAA 2006 back in the day.
Man.
It used to go down. I used to have the beat going crazy on the blocks, the rebounds. He was like that. He was a problem. Same thing with Tyler Hansborough.
Ooh wee, that's another good one.
Tyler
He
fucking
was a fucking
Hansborough.
dog
He
at
was an
North Carolina.
animal.
North Carolina, he was turned up.
Sean May. He was an
Ooh,
animal.
that's another good one.
Animals
That's
that
another good one.
disappeared
Mm-hmm.
because they could not fit into the system of the team that drafted them. Because that's all it takes. That's your NBA resume right there. When you come to the league, the team that draft you is ultimately the team that got the most faith in you. So by them taking that chance by drafting you, the developmental stage is crucial. And if they do not apply that to your skill set, bro, you're gonna fall by the wayside and end up in a G League and end up playing in fucking Istanbul somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Trying to just make basketball your career. And I mean, shout out to everybody that's working hard to make basketball their career.
Yeah. Or you can fuck it up like, you know what I'm saying, keep that one.
Man, that's that hit hard. That hit home for me, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You done had to go there, bro. Shout out Keith. Shout out his brother Ken.
Shout out Keith though, man.
Shout out his moms.
Detroit
Shout
legend,
out
for real.
Dutch Girl Donuts. I love y'all. 7 mile 75 shit. Y'all know I fuck with y'all
Detroit
the long way
legend,
over
for
there to
real,
my
man.
peoples over there. Man, Keith, that's my dog. I'm
Basketball
talking about,
legend
listen,
here.
man. I raised Keith on that court out there on the Quinder. You know what I'm saying? And Grittsdale, man, that's our home court. He from my hood. You know what I'm saying? He stayed on Russell. Stayed on Russell in the hood. You know what I'm saying? And man, whenever we used to run up there, back then I was kind of the guy to check in the hood, like the one of the top guys. You know what I'm saying? And Keith was young. You feel me? Keith was 7th, 8th grade. He coming up there trying to get a run. He can't get a run with us for real because he's too little. But we steadily feeding him, letting him come up, get his run in before the runs or whatever. And before you know it, he was out there with us. But when he went to 9th grade, the boy started balling that Persian going crazy. And it was like,
as a high school year,
like he was the man. He was the man.
ridiculous.
The man, like bro.
It was so many people at the game.
I promise you, he took everybody's skill set from the park. Whoever he played against, he'll pluck a piece of your game and download that motherfucker like Cell on Dragon Ball or something. You feel me? Download that shit and come to you next week doing your shit on you. Like, and he was nice like that. But then, you know, as his popularity increased, you know, the rappers is really what I think made that negative influence on Keith. If Keith would have stayed, because there's a thin line between athletes and rappers, bro. You gotta be one or the other. When you choose to be both, you have to already be established as one to be the other.
Yep.
So, case in point, Dame. Dame is a basketball player first, then a rapper.
Yep.
Then J. Cole. J. Cole is a rapper first, then a basketball player. See how that works? You can't be, I'm trying to be a professional basketball player, but the rappers, you know what I'm saying, is who fuck with me all day. That's who I'm fucking with it because it's a bad thing. Like, right, they influence is the negative aspects of the street, the part of the street that you're trying to get out of and, you know, get your family up out of here. But Keith just, I believe the influence of the rappers hearing his song, hearing songs with, you know, his name being yelled and, you know, being given different stuff from drug, you know, people in the hood that had work or whatever, that kind of spoiled him to that lifestyle and made him try to jump into how to get it as opposed to realizing that he already had it. Because when you got a full ride scholarship to Michigan for basketball and you are Mr. Basketball in Michigan for your high school and you go to Michigan State and you play and that does not pan out to a career of basketball, instead a criminal record and a life sentence. Like, wow, like my heart go out to him because I literally seen him since a little boy, and like I don't I feel responsible for building the game that he took with him to Michigan State because my opportunities wasn't that long. So, shades of my game was in him up there, I believe, and
Salute,
I got
salute,
all
salute.
respect for his family. Like, real talk, all respect for the Applin family. Like, much love, much love.
Salute, salute.
It's my dog.
Yeah, that shit was just hard to hear when I heard that shit. I was just like,
Yeah.
damn, I remember just going to the games. Like, I don't even go to Persian. I was going to Osborne. I'm about to go to the games. Just going up there. Just seeing that nigga, like, literally just ball. Him. Yeah, it's just like, damn.
Yeah, still shout out to Ken Ken too. His brother Ken Ken, he played football for Michigan State. Nice as hell. Ken Applin, nice as hell. That's some old, hood legacy shit. The boys was trying to get their motherfucking moms up out the hood, bro. And, unfortunately, some of them choices that they made along the way led them in the wrong direction and just hurt them. But that's just a lesson for everybody that's into sports and you know what I'm saying, trying to change your family's life. You got to take that into consideration. The company that you keep can make some suggestive shit that'll fuck your life up. Because Keith was on his way. He was on his way. Playing for a Tom Izzo.
Hey.
It don't get no better. He could have dropped out of school, went straight to the hood, got online, and played for Istanbul and got a bag. But see, watch this. The polar opposite of that is K Felder. Shout out to K. Shout out to Kahil. Shout out to Monty. Love for them boy. Mo Persian alumni. K. Eastern Michigan. Took Eastern Michigan to the Sweet 16 back in 91. 90, 91 or whatever. You feel me? Kahil Felder. Cole. Lil K got drafted by Cleveland in 2015.
No, nigga.
He got drafted by Cleveland in 2015.
Yes, sir.
Him,
yes,
straight
sir.
from the hood, same thing.
Shout out my boy Alex.
Yeah.
From Michigan.
From MSU.
From Michigan.
For sure. He was like that. Who that is? Allen Heron Jr. Yep.
Yeah.
They're talking about Keith Applin, man, from Michigan State for sure. He was that was like I ain't gonna say that he was family, you know what I'm saying? But I had a very, very, very close relationship with his athletic ability. You know what I'm saying? Seeing him at the park or whatnot. That was my guy. Real talk. His family, much love for him. His mom's, she used to work at Dutch Girl Donuts on Woodward. You know what I'm saying? We used to go up there every morning before work and see her. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. I can't remember her name right now. I apologize, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Like real talk. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Chilling, man. Doing this pod with my mans, bro.
This right here.
Shit, let me just give me a minute. I'm gonna call you back in a few.
It's been, you know what I'm saying?
I got you, my boy.
Detroit basketball.
Man, I ain't lying. The Pistons disappointed me. One subject, they disappointed me by not going after Drummond. We needed Drummond, man. As much as I hate to talk shit about him, I wish that he was part of this team because he knows how to win as a Piston. Because he knows how to lose.
No, you good, Z.
He worked hard.
You good, Zeddy.
What do you say? Only time Izzo could control Draymond's antics. Now Draymond is kicking dudes in the groin and slapping dudes in the face. Yeah, like, man, Tom Izzo had that. He had that. Listen, you know how you can listen to a coach at a press conference, right? And you can hear in their voice if they smoke cigarettes or cigars.
Oh, yeah.
Them motherfuckers don't play. Because when they yell, they have to put out more energy with their body than their voice actually project. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So Izzo, can you imagine seeing Izzo 5'3", 126 pounds, soaking wet, veins busting out of his neck, voice like that? You ain't trying to make that man seize up. You gonna stay in line. He already got the path for you to go to the league. You know what I'm saying? You gonna stay in line, bro. But Draymond, hey man, Draymond he figured out that, if he put enough money in his savings account that he can cover any fines that they put on.
Get that man off my team, bro. Get that man off my team, bro. Let him go play with Bron. That's what you really want to do. So
Who, Draymond?
Yeah, let him go play with Brian. We gonna go get Lori Marketing or Bi, whichever or don't really matter. We
I
draft.
ain't gonna say I don't want neither one of them, bro. I don't want neither one of them cats, bro. I'd rather wait until
Then we
around the
got
end
next.
of the trade deadline.
We got next year coming. That boy Cooper Flag.
I don't know something about him. I want him here too, but it's something about him. I think I heard somewhere, and don't quote me on this, but I thought I heard somewhere that he said that he if Detroit trying to draft him, that he going overseas. That's what I heard.
Oh shit! If it's like that,
that's what I heard, and that's what I'm saying. If he didn't say that,
if you said that,
if he didn't say that, then it's love. You welcome. You feel me?
But
we gonna get your buffs. We gonna give you your buffs and all of that shit when you come put in work with us. But if you said that, you're gonna have to stand on that, bro. Because we're never. That's one thing about Detroiters, bro. You play with us one time. That's your last time playing with us, bro. We don't give no second chances. You see how quietly Tobias Harris left up out this motherfucker when he went to Philly. You see how quiet he was when he was in Philly. Now you see he coming back. He know because it's you want that love, like bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to play with Detroit. Niggas get banned from this.
You saw what happened with Gilbert Arenas when he was talking.
Man, niggas get banned from this bitch for real. You be sneaking around this bitch at 3:00 in the morning with some snuck in security killers like Casino or something. You feel me? Like
ask Rick Ross.
Hey, niggas be hiding when they come in this bitch for real.
I'm trying to tell you,
niggas. Hey.
No fly zone.
We gets on all ass. Like we make niggas stand on business because
we gets on the niggas is if you play for the city, you get on your ass. For real. It don't matter.
For real. Like a funny story. Funny ass story. Back in the day, me and my mans used to hustle and shit. We had All Stars, All Star Strip Club and shit on 8 Mile on the west side of shit. So man, we over there, we clowning me, a couple of my homeboys and shit. We look over in the VIP. Motherfucking Allen Iverson over there with a motherfucking martini and shit. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy go over there, he throwing money like my homeboy, he out of control because he the type of nigga he'll see you. If he see you got on some shit that he don't got, like where you think that you richer than him, he finna just try to shit on you all night. So he was that kind of nigga. So he see this NBA money when he see Allen Iverson. Bro, he got a U-Haul box full of fucking ones, bro. He is throwing money. Allen Iverson got a motherfucking martini, so he's throwing money, nigga. So he go over to Allen Iverson, he like, hey, man, fuck you doing in here drinking martinis and shit? You supposed to be winning games, nigga. You better win the next game while you in here drinking martinis and shit. Oh, my God, funny as hell, true fucking story, bro. If AI, if you see this shit or you hear this story, bro, I would love for you to elaborate on that shit because I seen it with my own motherfucking eyes. That man walked up to you in the bar at All Stars on 8 Mile, and that nigga was like, bro, you better win them games while you in here drinking this martini, nigga. Like, yeah. I believe it 100%. Man, that shit was funny as hell. I believe it 100%. Shout out to my man Doogie. Shout out to Doogie.
Saw what we was doing to Trey Weaver in the motherfucking crowd. They was on his ass. Man. So that nigga said, man, the fuck, man, why we not winning?
I'm going to tell you. As a Detroiter, I'm pissed again because it should have been Malice at the Palace Part 2, the last motherfucking game that Monty Williams was coaching in that motherfucking building before he left about that bitch. It should have been Malice on the Palace on his ass because he just stole $65 million of cap from us that we could have used, man. We could have used. Our team is in... Our
shambles.
Team fucked up. Like, we looking right good now because of the changes. So
T-Lane came in. I told y'all, T-Lane came in and saved. He saved the day. Because if we still have Troy Weaver, Killian Hayes still be here. We have another season of that. Oh, he gonna be good this year.
Another bone to pick. Get rid of that damn Isaiah Stewart, man.
Please.
Okay, you chase LeBron around the court one time, my nigga. We let you stay for 2 seasons after that. Get your ass up out of here now. You got to produce.
You got to go.
The basketball.
You want to shoot
threes. We don't need you to look mean, nigga.
We don't need
you to look mean, dog.
You want to shoot threes all day and don't want to rebound and shit, bro.
Trying to leave it up to the young niggas. Well, it's okay because we got what's my dog Paul Reed.
Yeah,
Paul Reed.
Got Paul
Excellent
Reed.
pickup for the Detroit Pistons.
We got
Paul
Clintman a long body.
Oh, yeah, we got nice size down there a little bit, but we need to stay big.
Yeah,
but we need savages down there, bro. We need savages.
Can't just be Duran all the time.
We need savages.
You know, a Sargon.
We got scorers. We got shooters. We got athletes. But we need some fucking savages. I wish Draymond would have just realized that the Beatles was broke up and would have left and dropped his own solo fucking album over
come
here
here.
at the
You
crib,
know you from. Come
because
on.
that would have been just like New York is forming this whole fucking this whole Villanova core. Nigga, you could have formed a whole Michigan core. You feel, man? That shit would have been fire. Imagine adding Draymond to this lineup without Beef Stew. Get
like
Beef
no
Stew out of there and
get him out of there.
Put Draymond
got
in there.
Cade,
oh my fucking god!
You got Cade,
oh my
Draymond,
god. 60 wins.
Duran,
60 wins.
Well,
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that because I'm damn near sounding
45.
drunk. 45. I'm damn near sounding drunk. 40 wins. 45 wins.
45 wins.
45 wins. We get Draymond.
You got Draymond, Cade, Sar, Duran.
You could throw Ivy in there because Draymond would have slapped the fuck out of Ivy like he did Poole. Poole would have left and went to Washington. That's what would have happened with
Ivy. Ivy ain't having this.
Ivy ain't having what? Getting slapped?
Ivy ain't having.
Man, Ivy would have got the fuck slapped out his ass by Draymond. Man, listen, Draymond don't give a fuck if you big or small. The smaller you are, the easier it is to slap.
You saw what he did to Rudy.
You saw what he did to Rudy. Out of control.
When he choked Rudy like that.
These, especially with these games, these Jordan Poole-esque games, this nigga Ivy is having. Man, Draymond would have slapped him at the beginning of the season. His ass would have been gone.
He gonna be in the Steph role because he gonna be just sitting there like
y'all tripping.
What is y'all niggas doing, bro?
It?
What is y'all niggas doing?
This nigga face was talking shit, so I break this shit. Hell yeah.
Like, you know his mama ain't gonna have that.
She ain't gonna do shit but motion for him to find.
Yeah.
Like that's it. Because man, let's be real.
The Cavs nice.
Jaden Ivey got drafted by the Pistons because his mother played for the Detroit Shock and the Pistons owed her one.
That's true.
That is the T.
You wasn't the best talent available.
I'm talking about she probably was about to walk out of here. She had her bags packed. I'm going to Philadelphia. They were wait, please. We'll do anything. We'll draft your firstborn son.
That's what Troy Weaver had.
Huh? You what?
I watched him.
We'll draft your firstborn son. Please just sign your contract.
I watched him at Purdue.
They put that shit in writing, and they had to stand on that shit.
He didn't even go to no basketball school for real. He went to Purdue. I watched him in the.
Man, I'm about to look up that draft and see the players that came after him. Because I know there's some niggas that's finna have me Detroit mad again, baby. For sure.
Yeah, he is too busy kissing LeBron ass.
Pretty popular today. What's up, bitch ass nigga?
Yeah, but this.
No. I'm in the backyard. I'm in the backyard doing this pod with my man, talking this piston shit, talking this sports shit, bro. What's the word?
But yeah, this shit right here.
Yeah. Jump flying, you know.
Yeah.
Throw the buffs on in the sunlight.
Yeah, it's been who was in though, my boy.
All right, shit. I'm at the house. Pull up, nigga. All right, bet. Okay. Williams out there in Davidson. Shout out to Lapeer. Shout out to Brighton. Fuck Action Impact forever. Never go to Action Impact. Never go to Action Impact. Never go to Action Impact.
Yes, sir.
Never.
It's been Detroit basketball, man. First episode. Definitely gonna lock back in with y'all, man. It's been your boy who was Hendo, my boy Slim. You know what time it is, man. We out.